Hi guys, Cherise here from Pieces Calligraphy. This video is on how to get started with hand lettering in 3 easy steps, with the steps being gathering your supplies, creating lines on your page, and writing the alphabet. So I hope this helps those of you out there who've been asking me questions on how to get started with hand lettering, especially when you don't have any experience or know the concepts that go into lettering. And also those of you who are familiar but just need a little push or just need some tips on how to get started. The great thing about hand lettering is that anyone can do it. I truly feel that as long as you can write and you have something to write with and something to write on, then you can hand letter. You can create letters, you can make them fancy, you can make them simple. There's just really no limit to what you could do. There is calligraphy, which is my biggest focus, but it all starts with hand lettering. Hand lettering is the bigger umbrella under which calligraphy falls. Calligraphy is just a style of lettering. And we'll get into more detail in future posts with calligraphy, but this is just the basics for hand lettering. Okay, so we have here just regular printer paper, a pencil that I sharpened. You could use a pen, a marker, really about anything that can write. And then you'll want to grab something with a straight edge. I have a ruler here. You could use anything, a side of a book, a card, a postcard, and I'm just going to briefly go over the lines that I'm drawing here. I am just drawing a couple of lines that are evenly spaced apart, and I'm just eyeballing. I'm not really measuring. I would say they're about a centimeter apart. And then you'll want to designate the top line as your ascender, the middle line as your waistline, the other middle line as your baseline, and then this bottom one is your descender. Very important to follow, to understand these lines and how they should guide your writing. And you'll see why. I'll just do a couple of lowercase letters and you can see where they hit. So I'm going to do an A first. The A is a circle that just comes around. It hits the waistline and then I go all the way down to the baseline and back up. And then I just give it a tail. And then for the letter B, I'm going to start from down here just as a beginning tail. And then I'm going to do my lowercase b and see how I used that ascender as a guide of how high to go up. And then the baseline is how far I go down. And then I go back up to the waistline. I have a C, D, E, F, and a G. We'll do uppercase in another post. This is just a quick demo using lowercase, and that's pretty much it. We're not doing anything fancy here. We're just breaking down into the basics of lettering, which all comes down to letters, individual letters. And I'm currently actually hosting, I'm gonna show you, and letter D. I'm hosting an ABC challenge right now on Instagram with my friend Nina, Anine Tran, on Instagram, and you can follow us with the hashtag. Basically, we're challenging folks to take one of these letters a day. We're going in order. Today was D, and we're just breaking down each letter and sharing it in the Instagram community and inspiring others, helping each other out. And it's a great way to practice your letters, especially when we get so excited and we just want to write. But it all starts with the basics and breaking it down. And I hope this video helps to demonstrate the importance of understanding why you want to draw lines when you're practicing, because if it weren't for these lines and you had nothing there, you're eyeballing it, and if you're like me, you're going to write slanted and you won't get the results you want. So it really starts with these guidelines. Think of them as your training wheels. You're just practicing before you can be confident and have enough control to write without them. And honestly, I still use them, so they're just really helpful to get the hang of. I hope this video was helpful. It was just a really brief overview to show you that you can get started with hand lettering today. You can grab something to write with. I've written on practically anything that a brown paper bag, a back of receipt, and then just take something you can write with, a pencil, pen, marker, Sharpie, anything you can grab, and just draw some lines and draw some letters. And those are the basics for hand lettering until you can get into more until we can dive into more advanced topics and get more fancy, if you will. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment below on what you think, or please visit my blog at piecescalligraphy.com, and you can find me on Instagram at piecescalligraphy. Hope you're having a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.